A son was instantly killed by a speeding truck. His mother cried her heart out, helplessly holding her son in her arms. What made it even more infuriating was, the hit-and-run driver not only didn't stop, but instead fled the scene, while cursing the child deserved to die. All of this was witnessed by a girl on the roadside. She recognized the hit-and-run driver. It was her old classmate Charlie. Soon after, Charlie drove the truck to the outskirts, cursing and venting while wiping the blood off the front of the truck, trying to cover up his crime. The next day, he rushed to the girl's residence, trying to use their old classmate friendship to beg her not to report him. But the girl told him, "I've already sent my testimony to the police." This statement completely enraged Charlie. He rushed forward and forcibly broke down the door. Screams soon came from inside the house. Minutes later, the girl lay in a pool of blood. Charlie immediately called his contact at the police station, demanding they intercept that report letter. Then he went to his grandmother's house, planning to get some money to bribe the police. But grandmother had already seen through his nature, and directly refused his request. In his anger, Charlie grabbed grandmother by the throat, demanding the safe's password. For her life's safety, grandmother had no choice but to reveal the safe's password. Charlie took all the cash and left triumphantly. Before leaving, he threatened grandmother not to call the police. Meanwhile, the injured girl struggled out of the woods. It turned out she hadn't been killed by Charlie. Several children saw her, and called the police to take her to the hospital. The girl also reported Charlie's evil deeds to the police. Learning the severity of the case, the police chief immediately dispatched Ace Detective Cooper to investigate. However, at this time, Charlie had already paid big money to buy off the local gang. Hiding under their protection, Cooper decided to go alone to the gang's hideout. The gang boss admired his composure and courage, proposing to settle it with strength. As long as Cooper could win at arm wrestling, he would hand over Charlie. If he lost, he shouldn't expect to leave alive. At the start of the match, the gang boss went all out to suppress him, but Cooper remained unmovable as a mountain. Finally, he suddenly exerted force, turning defeat into victory. A heavy punch knocked the opponent unconscious on the spot. Seeing this, the underlings didn't dare act up, and obediently gave up Charlie's hiding place. When Cooper arrived at the destination, Charlie was waiting with a gun, but Cooper showed no fear, approaching step by step, finally catching him off guard and subduing him. However, he didn't take Charlie back to the police station. Instead drove him to a wilderness in front of a giant boulder. Cooper only said one sentence, "Stand on this rock and last 5 seconds, and you can leave alive." Charlie did as told with a lucky mentality, not knowing, the boulder was already charged with high voltage electricity. I'm there! Seconds later, he was completely terminated, paying the price for his crimes.